A Fort Worth dentist is in jail after a 4-year-old girl died during a dental procedure. An arrest affidavit details multiple mistakes, starting with a lethal combination of medications given to the child. Fox 4's Lori Brown, live in Fort Worth with the story. Lori.
Clarice, the arrest affidavit for Dr. Chriselle Hemphill shows that the amount of pain medication given to the 4-year-old little girl would have been toxic even for an adult. And the doctor then tried to give her a drug to reverse the effects, and it was the wrong kind of medication. From the outside, Cuddle Kids Dental Care looks like a caring and safe place for a child's dental procedure. But an arrest affidavit for the dentist, Dr. Chriselle Hemphill, describes reckless actions that ended a 4-year-old girl's life. Aitana Arriaga was getting a procedure done on her tongue April 1st. According to the affidavit, Dr. Hemphill gave Aitana a clear liquid medicine in a red cup. Aitana didn't like the taste, but Dr. Hemphill encouraged her to drink all of it. She then took the child back for the procedure, but told her mom that she was not allowed in the room.
During that procedure, anesthesia was provided to the 4-year-old. When the procedure was done, as they were attempting to wake her up from the procedure, she was unresponsive.
A temp dentist came in to assist with CPR. Paramedics arrived and took Aitana to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. According to the medical examiner, Aitana was given a powerful opioid pain medication called meperidine. The amount in her system was double the amount one would give to an adult. On top of that, according to an expert cited in the affidavit, they performed chest compressions and used a defibrillator for a heart that hadn't stopped. According to the board-certified anesthesiologist interviewed, she needed an open airway, head tilt, jaw lift, stimulation, and Narcan to reverse the respirator depressant effects. Instead, they gave her flumazenil, which reverses drugs she wasn't given. Dr. Hemphill was located Wednesday and charged with reckless injury to a child. Officer Brad Perez with the Fort Worth Police Department says an important part of this is what Aitana's mother should have been allowed to do. A reminder for parents to know their rights.
The one thing that I would suggest or strongly suggest is to make certain that if you feel you want to be there when your child is undergoing a procedure or so forth, then assist on that. Because I believe that this mother was wanting to check on this child but was unable to do so while the procedure occurred. Perhaps the mother could have seen signs that the doctor was not seeing at the time.
According to the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners, Dr. Hemphill had no disciplinary record with the state. Her license is still listed.
This is crazy. A 4-year-old died from an overdose from a certified dentist in Fort Worth, Texas. Oh, man. Like, I don't know. I don't think I ever heard this happening at all in any kind of past news videos or anything like that. No news channels. If it did, I never heard about it. Man, this is crazy. And yeah, that has to be very devastating. Like taking your kid to the dentist and then the dentist doesn't let you in and says, oh, you can't come in, and then the whole time your kid is dying, or I would say being unalived in the room with the door closed. And you have this feeling in your gut that something is going on or something's going wrong. And you come to find out your child is dead. Your little girl's dead. I don't know how I would feel. That sounds like a nightmare, to be honest. Yeah. You know, what are your thoughts? Like, you know, because I know like a lot of parents probably wouldn't be able to just take that. You know, for the mother, man, she's a very strong mother, because most people wouldn't be able to fathom that happening You know, to be honest, they will want revenge or something like that. And yeah, you know, she's in jail. But man, she tried to reverse it and she gave the child the wrong medicine. You know, it sounds like that this woman doesn't know the basics of medicine, which I'm pretty sure like that doctors normally, that's like the first thing that they study is medicine, right? You know, somebody informed me that might be a dentist, you know, in the chat or something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that medicine is the first practice that they study in college. You know, I think that's like the standard for all doctors, and then you can just move on to pretty much whatever you want to do, whether it be a lung doctor, a foot doctor, a back doctor, a heart surgeon, a brain surgeon. You know, you just move on from there. But yeah, a dentist is still a physician. A dentist is still pretty much a doctor. So yeah, that's something that she should have knew, because that's like basic knowledge, you know. And then giving the child more than, you know, giving the child more of a dose, as if you would give even a grown-up, you would be overdosing that adult. If it was an adult, the adult would have died. It would have been an overdose. Man, you know, people need to stop rushing and taking their time. That was a very, I would say it was a negligent mistake. Yeah, negligence can ruin your life for sure. It can ruin your life. You know, slow down and pay attention. You know, I know this is probably going to give a lot of dentists and physicians a wake-up call. You know, make sure you check your medicine before you give it to your patient, because you could be behind bars. You know, Mrs. and Mr. Postman. But yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll post some more content later.